Hey guys, welcome to another video of Fusion Studios. In this video, I am going to unbox the newly launched Samsung S25 Ultra. S25 Ultra comes with 12GB RAM, 256, 512 and 1TB internal variants. It has the latest Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite processor, Android 15 that is One UI 7 update and 7 years of Android update. It also have Bluetooth version 5.4, 208 gram weight, 5000 mAh battery, ultrasonic under display fingerprint sensor, 45 watt wired charging, 25 watt wireless charging and 4.5 watt reverse wireless charging. It also have IP68 dust and water resistant. S25 Ultra comes with titanium jet black, pink gold and jade green special edition colors, and others are titanium black, grey, white, silver, and finally the one you can see here, that is titanium silver blue. Now after unboxing and going through the box, we have the phone, SIM ejector pin, user manual and C2C charging cable. Now let's move on to S25 Ultra's new design. At the bottom we can find the S Pen, speaker, C-type charging port, microphone hole and the SIM ejector tray. On the right we can find the volume rocker and the power button, and at the top we have two microphone holes. Samsung S25 Ultra comes with a stronger titanium grade 5 frame. Both the front and back have Corning Gorilla Glass Armor 2, and also the camera lens are much bigger with black rings. S25 Ultra comes with a 12 megapixel front camera, slightly lesser bezels compared to before, have rounded and smooth corners compared to the S24 Ultra, and better anti-reflective screen. And also the sides are plain compared to before. S25 Ultra comes with a 50 megapixel ultra-wide camera, 200 megapixel wide-angle camera with 2x optical quality zoom, 50 megapixel telephoto camera with 5x optical zoom and 10x optical quality zoom, and also 10 megapixel wide telephoto camera with 3x optical zoom. It can record videos up to 8K at 30 fps, 4K at 120 fps and 180p at 240 fps. It can also record slow motion at Full HD at 240 fps and 4K at 120 fps. The price for S25 Ultra starts at approximately 1.3 lakhs. There is a new feature added to S25 Ultra that was available in Samsung TV. When we go to display settings and select screen resolution, here we have to change from Full HD to QHD+, so that the Pro Upscaler feature will be turned on and it can upscale HD videos to Full HD videos. Another major change that you can find easily are the app icons. All the system apps have been redesigned after many years into a cooler look. Here inside the app drawer you can find the new icons for camera, gallery, contacts, settings, calendar, calculator, etc. Even the search bar has been shifted from top to bottom for better access. Now moving on to the features, when we tap and hold the power button, it will now activate both Samsung Bixby and Google Gemini at the same time. This helps us in getting much better results. For example, you can search the internet for information on anything, and when you get the result, press the mic icon again and say take this information and summarize and put it into my Galaxy Note to save them. We can also find a similar feature inside the Galaxy Note search bar. Here at the bottom we can use the mic icon to search for anything. When I ask to find me all the photos taken in portrait mode, it shows me all the photos that are only taken in portrait mode. Similarly, we can also find the same feature when we go to the search bar inside the phone settings. Here, when we say that my eye feels strained, it will recommend the eye comfort shield. When I ask for battery related settings, it will show the result. Also, we can tell it to increase or decrease the brightness of the screen. This is a very helpful feature and will save a lot of time for people who are not very good at tech. We also have many topics available here which can quickly launch most of the popular settings. Some of them are Galaxy AA, notification, performs, emergency, security, etc. As you can see, when I click performance, it will show all the performance related settings. Opening security shows the popularly used security settings. Now moving on to the gallery, when you open a video and click the AI icon below, it will analyze the video using AI and separate the voice, music and noise. We can now increase or decrease each of them according to our needs. You can see this similar feature released on iPhones before. We also have an auto option which will automatically adjust all of these settings for us. We have cancel and save copy buttons below, and at the top left corner we can see the hear original option which we can tap to hear the original audio of the video. Now moving on to the camera, we can find that the UI is completely changed. It now looks more organized and easily accessible just like in iPhone. Here we have the option to turn on or off the focus enhancer. Since the S25 Ultra have a 50 megapixel ultra-wide camera, the ultra-wide photos now have similar colors and quality like the normal photo, and even the quality of the macro photos are improved. At the top we have the options to change from 12 megapixel, 50 megapixel and 200 megapixel. We can also find the controls for flash and to turn the motion photo on or off. The last one is the filter option, which is also redesigned as you can see here. At the top we can see the strength, color temperature, contrast, saturation, etc. for each of the filter. Here we can find a total of 10 filters, which are shade, shadow, sunbeam, amber, glow, chill, shiver, crystal, pulse and breeze. And on the most left side we can find a plus icon. When we tap on that, we can select any photos from the gallery and it will create a filter according to that photo's color scheme. We can also tweak each of the settings from those filters if we need. We also have an option to view the original on the right side. Now when we click on this icon on the right side, most of the options that we can find on the top before are available here. Here we have an exposure icon where we can change the exposure of the camera. This helps us to take multiple photos with similar exposure levels. Also, after setting the exposure, we can see the value on the top, and when we close and reopen the camera, the exposure will still be the same. Next, when we click or move the zoom slider, we can find two new shortcuts for 30x and 100x zoom levels. When we switch to the front camera, we have a new option here which is used to change the tone from natural and warm. Now moving on to the portrait mode, we have 1x, 2x, 3x and 5x zoom levels. We can also find all the extra modes available like before in the more section. Inside the night mode, we can zoom up to a maximum of 10x. For portrait video, the maximum quality is 4K at 30 fps and the maximum zoom levels are 1x, 2x and 3x. When we switch to the front camera, here also we have the maximum quality at 4K at 30 fps. Now moving on to Pro Video mode, we can find some new UI changes. We can zoom up to 20x just like before. There is logo option on the top and we can select from different exposure monitors like zebra pattern and even false color. Inside the Pro Video mode, we can record 4K up to 120 frames per second. We can also shoot Full HD recording at 120 frames, HD at 30 frames and 8K at 30 frames. Now moving on to the video mode, first we have the Super Steady mode option and it can record a video up to the maximum resolution of 4K at 60 frames per second. For normal video mode, we can shoot up to 4K at 60 fps and 8K at 30 fps. Here we have the options to zoom from 0.6x to 10x. But when we click on any of these zoom levels, we have the shortcut for 20x zoom. We can also enable or disable the focus enhancer from here. Now here we can find the auto framing shortcut, which we can turn it on or off without going into the settings. Now moving on to the front camera in video mode, we can shoot up to a maximum resolution of 4K at 60 fps. Now here I am going to record a video at 4K at 60 fps. As you can see here, we can turn on or off the focus enhancer in between the videos. And when you click the zoom icon on the right side, we can find a new zoom slider which helps us to zoom in or out smoothly just like in a digital camera. We can also click the zoom icon on the right side to go back to the default slider. Now moving on to the camera settings, inside the advanced picture options, we have motion photo capture option. When you click on that, here we have the option to select between before and after shutter or before shutter only. Now moving on to advanced video options, we have HDR and logo option which can be enabled or disabled. At the bottom we can find the audio playback option, which when enabled, we can record videos even while playing any music or audio at the background. But it won't work if we turn on the 360-degree recording or connect any Bluetooth mic. Now moving down, we can find the composition guide feature, which when enabled, we can switch between grid lines and levels, grid line only or level only. So this is all about the new Samsung S25 Ultra. I shot this video from Venu's Digital Arcade at Westford, Thrissur. If you want to buy this device, you can contact Venu's Digital Arcade from the contact number given in the description. So thank you for watching the video guys. If you like the video, hit the like button, and if you have any doubts, comment in the comment section below. Also don't forget to subscribe to get the latest updates.